Well, welcome to Vienna Central Cemetery. This is where doing your research really counts. I love visiting cemeteries simply because stonemasons do amazing work. And with all the statues that are around the city and the big buildings, I thought the cemetery would be a place of amazing artwork. And no, they're not into it. As you can see in the background, there is just headstone after headstone after headstone, and absolutely no monuments at all. So it's an amazing thing how different culturally cemeteries are. I'm a bit in shock. So it just goes to show, look up some pictures before you go somewhere to make sure. I mean, I just thought with all the musicians and composers and there'd be some amazing things of works of art here. But there's nothing, absolutely nothing. I've tracked down 2 statues so far. There's a few crypts. It seems to be crypts are the way to go, you know, for the wealthy. I just can't believe it though with everything that's in the city. The biggest bonus of coming out here was footage of a squirrel, which gave me joy. It's peaceful here, it's nice and quiet. I can talk as loud as I like and be me, unlike being, you know, in all the tourist place and, you know, wondering why I'm talking to myself out loud in front of everybody. So I've spent about 40 minutes catching the tram out here to enjoy, you know, looking at all the artwork. I've been to some amazing cemeteries around the world with just incredible stonemasonry. Athens comes to mind, Zagreb, oh my God. It's a phenomenal cemetery. But, I mean, this place, it's, you know, there's a new part which is just all headstones and it's nicely curated, and then there's this older part where most of the gravestones are sort of late 1700s to 1800s, and not kept. Not one piece of stonemasonry to go and look at. So I'm going to head to Belvedere Castle next. I suppose the interesting thing is this is an amazing city. It's orderly. I don't think I've actually seen anywhere as orderly as Japan, but it is here. Cars give way to people, people give way to bikes, and it's clean, and it's not like they have a shitload of rubbish bins everywhere. People just do not drop rubbish. I mean, and I love that. Show me a clean place and I'm pretty happy. I even got affronted because there was some dog shit on the footpath the other day, and there's signs over all the buildings to stop your dog from weeing on them, which I find fascinating. There's not a lot of green spaces here, but I suppose I know in the middle of a lot of those apartment buildings, there's courtyards in the centre of them because so many people do have pets. And yeah, and like the French, the dogs and the people sort of have a very different attitude, which I found interesting too. Look at this. I mean, it's just headstones. That's it. I mean, for as far as the eye can see, I'm in shock. It must have been belittling for the stonemasons to do grave markings. It's a cultural thing, I suppose. Fascinating, because I mean, everyone's followed form here. I swear there's only been 2 angels that I've come across, and they must have been outsiders. Now, there's some interesting other things I was going to comment on. I've been making notes, and I suppose I'll sit down and do that later, but hopefully I've got some better footage. Oh look, there's something in the distance over that way. Probably a crypt. They're about the only thing that come into building size. But God, I'm in shock. I should have really looked at a few photographs before I come out here. But, you know, that's okay. Mozart's grave was probably the only grave that I was interested in, and that's at St Mark's. And they said it's the original cemetery. He was buried a pauper. It's overgrown like this. I've just passed it on the tram coming out here. There's a lot of things making noises in rustling under this undergrowth. I don't know what sort of critters they got out here. And I was considering going to have a look at that because they do state that it's, you know, kept clean and it's sort of looked after. But, you know, it's probably just a headstone like the rest of them. So I don't think I'll put myself out. Look, as far as the eye can see, it's just headstones. Yeah, amazing. All right, I'll stop boring you with it. And hopefully at Belvedere I've got some better stuff. Thanks. Bye.